A Christian posted this, and they say the one who lives in a glass house shouldn't throw a stone. We have verses like this in the Bible, and they are little offenses but with grave punishment. The verse he mentioned is in Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5 of the Quran, verse 33, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, "Indeed, the penalty of those who wages war against Allah and His Messenger and strive upon earth to cause corruption is none but that they be killed." That is one, crucified; two, or their hands and feet be cut off from opposite sides. That is four, and that they be exiled from the land. Now, if you check, the verse didn't just talk about being killed or they be their hands and feet be cut off, but also implemented that what the least is that what you could exile them from the land, except what they've done is so grave. Just like in the record, we can find that it is only one time the Prophet ﷺ implemented that law in the harsh way. Other time, the people will be exiled from the land. And this is the case of the 8 people from the tribe of Ukul that came to accept Islam from the hand of the Prophet ﷺ. They came to accept Islam, but due to the climate change, they got ill and they reported to the Prophet ﷺ that they are not well. Even when the Prophet ﷺ was exiled from Mecca, his hometown, to Medina, alongside his companion, they also got ill due to the climate change. So the Prophet ﷺ ordered some shepherd with camel to make out milk and urine and give to these 8 people as cure. And actually, scientifically, the urine of the camel has been proven to be effective. The miracle of God in the urine of the camel, you can make research on that. That's another topic on its own. The miracle of urine of the camel, which the Prophet knew in the 7th century that there is cure in it. So they drank from it, and when they drank from this, they were okay. Guess what? They killed this shepherd, and they made away with the camel. So when the news got to the Prophet ﷺ, he sent men to go after them, and when they were caught, what they did was so unfair. Someone helped you, and you killed them, killed these people and take their belongings. So the Prophet ordered that their feet and their hands should be cut off, and this is the only time that was recorded that the Prophet ﷺ actually implemented this law this way. But the Bible has given a similar punishment, the chopping of feet or hands, for even a lesser offense. For example, in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25 verse 11 to 12, it is said that when a woman grabs the genitals of a man fighting his husband, her hand should be chopped off. And come on, that is a lesser offense, but with similar punishment, chopping of the hands. Also, when you check in the book of Exodus, chapter 32, you realize that during the time of Moses, when he was in Mount Sinai, taking the commandments of God, his people decided to, worship the golden calf. And when God told him that, your people have started worshiping this, he went now and out of shock, he threw off the tablet. And after that, he ordered the Levites. God ordered him, to order the Levites to what? Fight. To kill the other ones. And in verse 27, it is mentioned that it was clearly said that every man should kill his brother, his companion and his neighbor who has, indulged in this. You understand? This is not even waging war against Allah. It's just like apostasy, worshipping something else, and the Lord, the God, mentioned that they should be killed. Whatever the thing is, it is. But just like I mentioned, you that live in a glass house shouldn't throw a stone, because, come on, This is more serious, but it made it seem like Islam has this kind of verses, whereas when you go to the Bible, you see not just similar ones, but more serious ones. Now, even the Western countries practiced this harsh punishment to people who commit crimes. For example, Scotland, England, even England, up till 1820, they still practiced mutilation and cutting off hands and feet and, all this. Even up till the 19th century, Germany still practiced this. And we know that if, in Saudi Arabia, where this kind of law is still in place, there are lesser crime in this area, because you can feel like the people in power had to manipulate this law, realizing that, if I'm in prison, I could somehow get a parole. You understand? A parole and be freed from prison. But if my hands are chopped off and or I'm killed instantly, it's hard. So they had to, manipulate this law. For example, I prefer the harsh law. You understand? When you do this, you know that, okay, there is consequences for that. You would be more reserved. You understand? So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Also, I plead, if as a Muslim, if you've seen any question regarding the Quran or Islam and you don't know how to answer this question, you can post it to my DM, or you make a comment in the comment section, and I will treat it as soon as possible. Assalamu alaikum. Please like, share, and comment.